Too much choice can become paralyzing. When singles at speed dating events met more people and those people had more diversity in factors like age and occupation, the participants chose fewer potential dates. We remember things we need to do better than things we've done, a phenomenon known as the Zeigarnik effect. This explains why people who have a to-do list perform better. Cultural forces can profoundly shape our psychology. Many of the abilities that define us may not reside in our DNA, but may instead have their roots in the societies around us. You will feel more powerful when you put your hands on your hips and widen your stance. Studies show that our body position can affect our emotional feelings and the way we behave. Extroverted people tend to experience more feelings of excitement, enthusiasm, and joy, whereas introverted people tend to experience those feelings less often. Performance on a task requiring self-control lowers if it was preceded by an earlier task that also required self-control, but not if it was preceded by a non-demanding task. Just browsing, scrolling, or window shopping, but not buying something, can positively impact your mood. It's this simple anticipation of the eventual possibility of a reward or treat that releases dopamine, the happy hormone in our body. If we don't address the outcomes of what we're trying to do, they can prey on our minds and undermine focus, says sports psychiatrist Steve Peters. Go through the consequences of failure or success and put them to bed one at a time. Does shopping really help us feel better? When you're feeling as if things aren't going your way, getting exactly what you want can feel like a positive personal achievement. This is also called retail therapy. Doing things that scare you will make you happier. People who blush easily are the people who are considered to be trustworthy and more generous, compared to those who don't react in the same way. Loneliness is contagious. Non-lonely people who hang out with lonely people are more likely to become lonely themselves. A new study found that elevated power is positively associated with infidelity because power increases confidence in the ability to attract partners. If we're feeling something for longer than 6 seconds, we are, at some level, choosing to recreate and refuel those feelings. People can unconsciously detect whether someone is stressed or scared by smelling a chemical pheromone released in their sweat. Female customers are relatively more loyal to individuals, such as individual service providers, example, a hairdresser, a doctor, a salesperson. Whereas male customers are relatively more loyal to companies and organizations, example, a hair salon, a medical clinic, a store. A new study found that partners who showed signs of relationship anxiety before the birth of their first child were more likely to be jealous of the child after it was born. Smells have quite an effect on our emotions. Especially unpleasant smells trigger negative emotions immediately. A few of us can see the shape of emotions, smell colors, or hear shapes. This interesting neuropsychological phenomenon is called synesthesia. People who appreciate dark humor have higher IQs. When two people share a dislike of another person, it brings them closer. Owners of stereotypically aggressive dog breeds, like Rottweiler or German Shepherd, have higher anger, aggression, and hostility traits. The tendency of a person to recall the first and last items in a series best, and the middle items worst is called serial position effect. People who cross their arms before a task are more likely to work longer than those who don't, according to a study. When we are upset or disappointed, we will cross our arms to literally restrain ourselves. No matter how big or small your lunch truly was, you only feel as full as you believe you are. Your perception affects your appetite according to a new study. If two people have similar personalities in your mind, then they visually appear similar to you as well, even if they lack any physical resemblance. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any new facts. Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comments section down below, and feel free to stay and enjoy until the end. Also make sure to check out our next highlighted video, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.